When I come out with a name and then somebody tell me to change it, that's like me telling me to change your name. That's like people saying, oh, hey, change Lonzo's name to Alfonso on the fact that he's been damaged goods for the last 2 years.
Yeah, he definitely hasn't proved his worth yet. I mean, you talk about the #2 player in the draft, a lot of hype.
Yeah, LaVar Ball called his son Lonzo damaged goods. It was in the heat of the moment with both arguing over the future of the big baller brand. But the question is Lonzo Ball really damaged goods? What is up, dudes, dudettes, ballers, players? It's your boy MJ. Lonzo's heading into his 3rd year now on the Pelicans, and on their show, Ball and the Family, for the first time, we see LaVar and Lonzo actually arguing. Help me! LaVar calls his own son damaged goods, which was surprising to some, others not to claim, others support it. So I want to dive deeper into whether Lonzo can be considered damaged goods. And yeah, that means talking about his jump shot. And good things too. Also, we did it. We hit 250,000 subscribers, 250,000, and so for all your support, I never expected this, and I want to give back, so here's a giveaway. I'm giving away 3 pairs of retail sneakers of your choice, 2 NBA League passes, 2 basketballs, and a copy of the semi-broken NBA 2K20. Yeah, all you gotta do to be entered is like this video, subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment what's your favorite video of mine. And if you subscribe to my 2nd channel, which I just released a video on a 5'9" glitch in 2K, and comment on that, then you get an extra entry. Also, if you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, you also get another entry. The more active you are on my channel, the more likely you are to win. For the release of the outro song, which you guys always ask about, it's coming when we hit 275,000. So yeah, all of this is my small way of saying thank you and for being on this journey with me. And now, back to the video. The idea of Lonzo Ball as damaged goods can come from the physical and metaphorical sense. Like anything on this channel, let's first understand the context LaVar Ball was saying it in, cause LaVar Ball never says anything crazy.
He would need help.
Really?
He's too small.
Something is wrong with you!
Yes!
Lonzo was advocating for a name change because he felt as if the big baller brand had lost value after the main guy running operations, Alan Foster, stole money and was a con man. After a back and forth with some analogy involving a tree and cutting off a branch instead of the whole tree, LaVar stuck firm to the name that he came up with and said,
People saying, oh, hey, change Lonzo's name to Alfonso on the fact that he's been damaged goods for the last 2 years.
So essentially, he called Lonzo Ball damaged goods due to a lost reputation. Let's first talk about the physical sense. In his first 2 seasons in the NBA, Lonzo has played a combined 99 games out of a possible 164 games. Missing 65 games isn't something light, and it's not as if he had one big injury that caused him to miss most of one season. Lonzo has had 6 different injuries. He has sprained his left ankle 3 times, including the one in January that kept him out for the remainder of the season and for some of this offseason. He also had a knee injury last offseason. These are not small injuries. Most of his injuries tend to keep him out for a couple of games at a time, or even some months at a time. The Lakers might have been overcautious, but Lonzo hasn't finished a single season. It's not uncommon for a young player like Lonzo to have injury problems. In fact, this has been happening in the league more often. We've seen players like Markelle Fultz, Mo Bamba, heck, even Steph Curry had injuries early on. Zion just got injured in the Summer League. It seems as players get past 22, their bodies can take the longer grind of the season. Lonzo's reputation for his health isn't great, but it's not terrible either. Okay, so physically, Lonzo may be compromised, but what about metaphorically? Because Lonzo still has a lot of value in the NBA. We all remember the hype that came with Lonzo as he was drafted. Yeah, a lot of it was due to this man.
UCLA wouldn't be where they at. Steph Curry gonna shoot him out the game. He ain't rebounding and passing that ball.
Shoot him out the game?
What are you saying? But a lot of the hype came from Lonzo's play. Everywhere Lonzo went, he dramatically improved the program. Chino Hills went from a no-name high school to state champions with an undefeated season. UCLA went from a losing season to a 31-4 record and back in the NCAA tournament. Even in the summer league, Lonzo won MVP, which doesn't mean much, but just added to the hype. And he didn't live up to it. And I mean, there was almost no way to live up to that. I'm not even sure what realistic expectations were for Lonzo because everyone was more denying LaVar's claims rather than thinking what could actually be. But Lonzo has had a solid rookie season. He averaged 10 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds. While his shooting was horrible, and I mean bad,
The kick, ball.
his passing and vision were undoubtedly special. Grabbing 7 rebounds as a point guard is also elite. It didn't help that Luke Walton was giving Lonzo inconsistent minutes, but of course everyone focused on his shot. Shooting 36% from the field and 45% from the free throw line would definitely do that. In his second season, Lonzo proved that he was one of the best perimeter defenders in the NBA. Actually, by a basketball index, he was rated the best perimeter defender in the league. I made a whole video detailing the impact of Lonzo Ball and how the Lakers went from 7th in defensive rating with him to 27th without him, along with how they went from 1st in fast break frequency to 27th without him. Lonzo's value has always been in everything but shooting. So in what ways has his reputation suffered? Lonzo was never considered a scorer, although people didn't think he would shoot this bad. He's shown his passing ability and no one doubts that. NBA GMs had him tied 3rd in passing ability in the entire league. He's amazing in the fast break, something everyone was excited about in his UCLA days. In fact, Lonzo was seen initially as a guy with good size at 6'6", but not a defensive stopper. Most report him as somewhat of a defensive liability based off of his performance in UCLA. And man, were they wrong. Lonzo's ability to switch on multiple defenders and bother superstars is one of the best in the league. He has an impact on the game which players and executives see. In that regard, Lonzo's reputation actually went up. Also, keep in mind that Lonzo is only 21 years old. What he's shown in 2 years is nothing to scoff at. Being the number 2 pick typically does mean that there are expectations to perform well right off the jump, but take a look at the situation Lonzo was put in. He was drafted by the Lakers and immediately called the face of the franchise by Magic Johnson. That same guy quit on the team due to all the turmoil and problems in the front office.
I'm not gonna be here.
Nope.
Lonzo was targeted by players in the league because of his dad's big mouth. The media never gave him a break as he was trying to adjust to the NBA. He was involved in trade rumors. Luke Walton never seemed to believe in him. The Lakers were dysfunctional. And so what Lonzo has done is quite impressive. The outlook for Lonzo this season is for the most part positive. There is real excitement for the Lonzo and Zion pairing. The reputation for Lonzo has improved after his second season and his value as an NBA player is still high. He was a key piece in the Anthony Davis trade and obviously teams believe in his potential. So metaphorically, Lonzo is by no means damaged goods. LaVar was out of line in calling Lonzo damaged goods. This is the guy that has been the biggest supporter of his sons, but now that Lonzo was adamantly disagreeing, LaVar goes out and says that in a non-joking way. It was an uncalled for personal attack on his own son when Zoe was having a civilized debate. And for a guy trying to boost the big baller brand, it isn't the best idea to talk down your most valuable asset, unless LaVar didn't believe in damaged goods and wanted more press, in which case he got it.
No!
But either way, I had to classify that Lonzo Ball is not damaged goods. He's 21 and I'm excited to see what he does this season. But what do you think? Is Lonzo Ball damaged goods? How do you think he'll play this season? Thanks for 250k once again. Remember to enter the giveaway for sneakers, NBA League Passes, basketballs, 2K20, and get extra chances by checking out my second channel that I just put a video out on, cause Isaiah Thomas is a glitch. Drop a like for Lonzo Ball's free throw, cause at this point, it's a meme. If you're still here, you a real one, so comment good ball so I know you here. The Instagram shout of the day goes to Michael, and the all-day notification shout goes to Rubik's Cubes. Thanks for the all-day support. Make sure to bell for all the notifications, and if you're not a sub, hit that subscribe button and join the all-day community for more fire content, all-day support. It's your boy MJ. We out.
Okay, just hop in my spaceship, no.